Mike Hathaway. Brings in the green off of turn number 4. A tight start as they're all bunched up side to side. 4S out to that early advantage is Kevin Schramick, but Stephen Richardson battles around the top side. 9X Jake Bubak is floundering around the top side of turns 1 and 2 in the rear. He's got a lot of ground to make up. Your leader will come off at turn number 4, taking lap number 1, 0 of Richardson. Kevin Schramick in that runner-up spot, being pressured now by the 98 of JD Johnson. A power move along the outside for the 98. The Goddard native Johnson moves into the runner-up position. He'll now set his sights on your leader. The field spreads out ever so slightly now. Richardson takes lap number 2. It's 98 JD Johnson, the 4S Kevin Schramick, and the 1S of Jerry Schmidt. Down the back straightaway goes the field. Single file at the moment. Your leader Richardson controls on the front shoe. Lap number 3, JD Johnson trying to reel into it. Quick and fast at the moment. A pace being set by 0 of Richardson. Got the early advantage, looking sharp at the moment. Richardson comes around again. They'll cross the flags up at the halfway mark. Heat race number 1. Richardson, JD Johnson, Kevin Schramick, the 1S of Joey Schmidt. Mike Hathaway, Jake Bubak. Side by side with John Jacob, a battle for the very last position on the Speedway. He could barely fit a piece of paper in between the two cars. Bubak having a hard time maneuvering the star 6 John Jacob. He does on that particular lap. The car now starting to come to the 9X as he currently rides in the 6th position. A lot of ground to make up for your national champion. To the inside of the 27A of Mike Hathaway, Bubak's on the move as he will crack into the top 5 now. Now around the 4S, the white flag comes out, and the 9X picks the cars up and puts them down. Richardson still your leader by a straightaway. JD Johnson, the runner-up slot, no battle there. The 1S, Joey Schmidt, comfortably in 3rd. The 9X of Bubak will try to run down the 1S as the checker flies for Richardson. There goes Johnson in the runner-up spot. Joey Schmidt will try to hold off the charging 9X as they'll come out from turn number 4, roaring to the stripe. It is the 1S. So I think on that one, I believe we'll wait for the official women who fought and died defending this great country of ours. We'll see them a little bit later on in the program. Side-to-side start, a little spread out, but they'll take it. Green flag flies. Green light on. Brian Herbert out to the early advantage with Gavin Stout down on the inside. Battling for the first slot as they'll charge down into turns 3 and 4. Stout on the bottom. Brian Herbert up on the top side. Herbert will take lap number 1. Gavin Stout in the runner-up slot. Then Zach Burton in 3rd. Jed Werner. Trouble. Number 95 of Gavin Stout just about loses control of the car up on the top side of the racetrack. He kicks it out of gear. He had cocked it sideways momentarily, but the yellow flag will fly. Should be pulled as the car is stopped on the back straightaway. Need a yellow on the back straightaway for the number 95 of Gavin. Fading back here. Herbert stands on the gas, gets back underway. Single file on the restart. You guys will pick up speed. Shoot down into turns 1 and 2. Herbert puts the car right in the middle of RPM Speedway. Kobe Pierce gets a run on the 88J of Jeremy Hewish. Kobe Pierce makes a run underneath of the 88J up into 4th. Log jam behind him with Bob Schaefer. Gavin Stout trying to get back up into the mix here. Brian Herbert, leader, then Zach Blurton, Jed Werner, Kobe Pierce, 88J Jeremy Hewish in top 5. Then Gavin Stout, Bob Schaefer, Aaron Broussard, rounding out the field. Flags up at the halfway point. Now they'll score lap number 5, and Brian Herbert in control at the moment. Zach Burton will try to reel him in as they'll shoot down the back straightaway. Single file style out here at number 1 of the Wheat Shocker Championship. The RPM Speedway leaders will come around again. They'll be seeing the backside of the 33 of Aaron Broussard, slower car out on the Speedway right now. Brian Herbert clogged up ever so slightly. He'll tap the brake, put the nose bar down to the bottom of the racetrack, slip underneath the 33 of Broussard, gets around it, but here comes the 2J of Zach Blurton. Now Blurton clogged up behind the 33, shoots it into the top side of turns 1 and 2, completely around the 33. White flag is out. One more set of turns for the 97 of Herbert, and then he'll take heat race number 1. That'll do it. I should say heat race number 2. Alex Velasquez is a previous winner with the URSS. He's got his work cut out for him coming off of row number 4. Going to be tough this evening with the way the track's set up. They will not wave the green flag. They will not turn the light on as the field will be halted. And try it again. On the pole, the 7J, Justin Schween spins the tires, kicks the car sideways. That allows your outside row 1 starting position, the 85 of Ray Seaman, to get out to the early lead. Trouble for the 22T of Mike Taylor as he shoots through the 7S of Lucero and the 21X of Velasquez. I don't know how he got in front of him, but he bunny hopped. Arm Brewster behind us. It's just X103. We'll drop the green flag, get the back underway, fired back up. Justin Schween tries for a better start. Tiptoes it in between turns 1 and 2. He sits in 3rd. He started on the pole, but he is dropping quickly. 21X to Velasquez, as Mike called, up into the top 5 already. He will set his sights on the 51 of Fairbank as he'll try to get by, but lap number 1 will be taken by the E85 of Ray Seaman. Kobe Walters in the runner-up slot, Justin Schween in 3rd. Velasquez now underneath of the 51 of Fairbank into 4th. Down the back straightaway, the cars will fly. This is lap number 2. Ray Seaman, Kobe Walters, 76J, Justin Schween, 21X Velasquez, and the 51 of Fairbank. Velasquez kicks the car sideways, doesn't want to turn around on him, gathers it back up, gets it back underway, but a tense moment right there for the 21X as he has Josh Fairbank, last night's A-main winner, breathing down his neck. Well, get underneath of the 76J of Schween. Schween drives it too hard into turns 1 and 2, climbs the ladder. 21X of Velasquez takes advantage of the 76J's miscue. Now, the 76J all out of sorts as the 51 of Fairbank gets by, so does Randall's, and Schween not having any luck in heat race number 3. Your pole sitter fading back to 6th. There comes your leader as they'll already go 5 down. A quick pace, as we mentioned out here at RPM Speedway. Ray Seaman, your leader, checked out in another zip code, more than a straightaway advantage, about a half a lap right now on your 2nd place runner, Kobe Walters. 6 down, leader at the flag stand. Walters in the runner-up slot. Velasquez looks quick tonight. In the 21X, the Bronco Special. He'll be in 3rd. Good battle forming up with the 33 of Walters. We could have a race on our hands for 2nd and 3rd, but the white flag is out. Trouble again for the 76J of Justin Schween, not having any luck as the car not set up properly for the heat race action. Leader comes by the flag stand one more time. White flag is out, like we said, signaling one more time around the speedway. Checkers are out now as Seaman hits the finish line. Then your runner-up will be Kobe Walters as he'll shoot out of the bottom side of turn number 4. Hanging on to 3rd, the 21X of Velasquez, and it's 51 of Fairbank, 007 of Jordan Randalls. Should be your top 5. So a good call right there for Mr. doing his best DP impersonation. 8 laps up on the board. We'll try it again. Another heat race. 20 Luke Cranston all the way from the back, all the way up into 3rd slot. He wants more as he's right on the back of the 90 of Lance Davis. This start will not count as Lance Davis shoots around the 911, but I'm sure we'll be seeing that picture someplace on the interwebs. We're going to try it again. Idling around to the start, slower for the 911. Ty Williams, trouble, and a tire hop. I don't know how he got back onto all 4s. It's the 12 of Darren Barry. He comes to a rest on the infield. He is out of harm's way. We'll see what they do here. Green flag still flies. Ty Williams comes around to take lap number 1. And Lance Davis, now the yellow will fly. And they'll shut things down and they'll check on the Hagens, Adam Trimble out of Colorado. Darren Barry, McCook, Nebraska. Another Nebraska driver alongside. Holcomb, Kansas driver, the 20 of Luke Cranston. Here we go. We'll try it again. Lance Davis, he'll try to jump out to the early lead. They drive it hard into turns 1 and 2. And we'll need a red flag as it's the 34 of Adam Trimble. We need a red flag on the speedway. To town, side by side, and a fresh restart. Off of the 34, Adam Trimble, red flag situation, destroying the car in between turns 1 and 2. We'll get back underway. 9-11, Ty Williams shoots it into turns 1 and 2 again. 90, Lance Davis shows him the nose underneath. He can't make the pass. He'll tuck it back in line down the back straightaway. Williams, the lead, lap number 1. Then Lance Davis, John Webster, Luke Cranston from the back to 4th on the first circuit. Darren Barry having trouble turning the car left as he'll take it down into the turns 1 and 2. Williams, on the other hand, not having any problems at all as he'll fly down the front straightaway, leading lap number 2. Ty Williams, 90 Lance Davis, John Webster, that's the top 3, starting to pressure that 9 of Webster. The 20 of Luke Cranston sidles up right in his wheel tracks, turns the car underneath of Webster, side by side, a drag race down the front straightaway. Webster edges him down to turn number 1. Cranston will not go away, puts the car right underneath of the 9 of Webster. Now they'll fly by the 9D Lance Davis. Mechanical failure and a fire shooting out from underneath the 9D Lance Davis. Flames shooting out from the 9D. It's an oil fire. They will call a red flag one more time. You can tell by the yellow flames, it is an oil fire, not a alcohol fire on the 9D. We would not have been able to see it if it was the alcohol that had flamed up. Pretty warm in there, I would say, and we should see the 9D Lance Davis get points. They'll get finishing points. Looking for that point total to get him up into the transfer slots tonight in our A main. Back underway. Webster shows Williams. He'll tuck it back in line down the back straightaway. He'll try again as they'll shoot it down into turns number 3. Williams comes off a 4. He will take that circuit. Williams, Webster, Cranston, the top 3, putting some space between themselves, and Cade Higgins and Darren Barrett rounding out the field. Go 5 down. There's Williams, Webster, and Cranston again. The top 3 locked up into a nice battle. 3-way for the top positions. 6 down this time. Ty got that extended look at the track during the downtime as he was out there for several hot laps as they rolled this baby back in. Williams, single file with Webster and Cranston down the back straightaway, setting the car right in the middle of RPM Speedway. White flags out, final circuit around. Cranston sets his sights on that runner-up spot of Webster. Cranston trying to make a move. Down the back straightaway they'll go. Williams checking out. Webster checks the brakes. He will allow the 20 at Cranston to open that battle up ever so slightly. Seals off the spot.